Boom, Nikes. Sweet. So, plain simple, this is going to be a review on Beaver Creek Trail Loop. Okay, I'm in Colorado Springs. It basically took us an hour and a half to drive there, plus 10 minutes down, literally a back road, dirt. So yeah, my biggest tip when it comes to basically details on this trail, you can go to All Trails app and CO trails and things of that nature, but once you get done watching this video complication I made, it's basically going to show you what the trail is like. But I want to give a first 1 to 2 minute kind of details and list them off of what are nice little features to know, what to bring, what to wear, any kind of gear that you may need, and other things that you should be ready for in that area. So like I said, starting off, the roads there, once you go about 10 minutes off the actual standard trail, you're gonna go by people's homes, private property, things of that nature, which is completely fine. There's a road dedicated just for this trail, which again is Beaver Creek Trail. It's a loop. So from Colorado Springs, it's an hour and a half to get there, plus 10 minutes on the dirt road. So if you want your sedan or coupe, it's gonna get dirty, it's gonna get a little bit beat up. Nothing drastic, no rock climbing or anything of that nature for your vehicle, but just a straight dirt road with some bumps. So take it as you want. If you want your vehicle to beat up or not, you can do that. My roommate and I have a truck, and I have a truck as well, so it's it's not that big of a deal for us. So time, distance, you definitely want water. Water. Anytime you're hiking, anytime you're in the outdoors that you're more than 30 minutes, whatever, you should have water. High altitude, air's thinner, everything's gonna get dehydrated much faster, especially there's a lot less moisture in the air here in Colorado. So with that being said, a product I definitely want to introduce for anybody who's going to do anything outdoors wise, this is one of them. Hold on. It's going to be a standard camel pack. All right, so camel pack, they all come in different sizes, and go from the front, but most importantly, you have your own tube. Basically, it goes inside. You got your pack, which is containing whatever you want to hold in there, and then your main pack, which you can hold water in. When I was growing up, my mom used to always have these when she was rollerblading, and I was like, what the heck is that? And now I probably take this even when I'm walking my dog, or take him to this huge dog park out here, which is called Bear Creek. It actually put out what I'm confused. But yeah, camelback, anybody who does anything outdoors, this is like essential. It's like almost having a screen protector on yourself. So that's one thing that I definitely recommend for anybody who is going to be outdoors at all. Camelback. Just repeat that. Okay, snacks. If you want snacks, that's fine. The duration of this trail is about 7.5 miles if you stay on the trail the whole time. You'll see in the video that you cross a river multiple times. So that's going to go to footwear now. I'm going to talk about footwear really quick because I wore very thin shoes. They're called Merrells. And there's a lot of rocks on this trail. It's not always dirt. I wore them because I was like, all right, I'm going to be hiking for a long period of time. So here, I'm going to grab those really quick. Merrells are, probably pronouncing it, yeah, Merrell. Very thin shoe. So these are great for trail running. I got them from my uncle after he passed away, but they're very breathable. Great shoes for the outdoors. But I wore these and I didn't realize the rocks. There's so many rocks on this trail, and your feet are going to get beat up if you wear any kind of thin shoes. So definitely wear kind of some hiking boots. In a sense, I have these North Face, which are like way more heavy duty and insulated. As you can see, oh, I don't know, not really. I can get my light though. But yeah, they're way more insulated when it comes to that. So you can kind of see the thickness on it. So that's a big deal. But that was a huge mistake that I did, was the wrong type of shoes. Because when I got done, I hike a good amount, but like because of the rocks, and they were literally sharp rocks, they weren't all curved. they beat the crap out of my feet and my ankles. So have some sort of shoes that have some sort of cushion to them. I mean, you could probably wear tennis shoes that have cushion, but keep in mind all the water you're going to be crossing over. And we got lucky because we found rocks in between the rivers and everything, and we were able to maneuver that. But your feet are going to get wet unless you have super nice waterproof boots. So CamelBak, maybe some snacks if you're going to be out there more than 4 to 5 hours, because if you move quick, it will probably be about 4 hours total. And going from there, you want to have the right shoes. Like I said, it's going to be about 4 to 5 miles. That's if you are moving quick. And the trail isn't really identified as there's a clean path or anything. It's kind of like barely mowed down from just normal people going on it. So I would say that you have to keep your eye out, because you will get pushed off the trail here and there, and the trail does split off in multiple times. It's kind of tricky. I would have to rate the trail out of 10 for difficulty, as in 10 like a 14er, which if you don't know what a 14er is, that's 14,000 feet elevation, and that's like a 4 to 8 hour hike. But this would probably be around a 7.5 for anybody who's a casual hiker that maybe goes out once a week or every 2 weeks. But if you don't have the right gear for this, your feet are gonna get beat up really quick. With that being said, what you're gonna experience in the trail is wonderful. The views are amazing. You'll see in the video, and the type of atmosphere of water, terrain, types of plants, types of trees, whatever you want to call it, there's going to be a variation. The one thing to mostly note is wildlife. And this is where you have to be very serious about hiking in this kind of terrain and environment, strictly because you're going to experience potential mountain lions because you're way out there. It's not like Garden of the Gods where there's a lot of people all the time. You're out in the middle of the wilderness. You're in their backyard. Right when you get off out of your vehicle, there is a fence line, and it's farmland. And there was a bunch of cows there, and I guess it's a normal thing. They're going to be in the intro area about 5 to 10 minutes in, and you might have to wait for them to move or like go around them completely. So cows are definitely going to be there depending on the time of the year. But once you're out there, you're out there. So do not do this hike by yourself unless you're carrying a small firearm. But still, that's kind of risky because mountain lions will sneak up on you, or they'll just spy on you from above. So always check your back. And if you're in an area where, there's a lot of coverage, make noises like whistle, clap a bunch. We did that every once in a while because, you don't know what's out there. So why risk it? Better be proactive than reactive, bottom line. So we talked about firearms, protection, distance. But yeah, most importantly, it's a mix of private property, some state property, I guess, from what the signs we saw. But yeah, the wildlife was like really my biggest concern, and the type of footwear. But other than that, trail is amazing. We went towards the beginning of this fall, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoy this review. Give me some feedback. I want to know what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong, and how I can better suit you. So hopefully these videos, you guys enjoy it, and the product reviews help you guys out. Peace. Have a good one.
Yeah. Like what's his name? Water's so clean. Hey yo, I got water in my
Probably drink out of this water you want to, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. First time I've seen that in Colorado water.
Semi-arid,